shut up. Right, look, go and take a look through that window. Go on. Well, can you see anything?
Of course not, it's too dark.
What, all the time?
Of course, why?
Oh, nothing. Only where's the beam from the light gone?
What? Hey, perhaps the people living in the flat above have pulled the curtains by mistake.
Look, Johnson.
Present?
Look, dear old Johnson, I can assure you there is nobody else living in this lighthouse but us.
Isn't there?
No. Oh, but I wouldn't like you to take my word for it. So get your great fat flobby feet flying up those stairs. See what happens to the light.
Well, climb all the way up there.
That's what I said to be quick about it. Go on, move.
Oh.
Move. Come on, hurry up.
Just coming.
Fatso! 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 You all right? Fatso, dear old Fatso! Fatso, say something! Say something, Fatso!
I didn't half go, didn't I?
And now, before the next programme, there's just time to tell you about some of the exciting things later this evening. After the news, there is a repeat of Charles Robson's fascinating documentary on the Yalabi tribe of Central Africa, which my wife and I will probably listen to. Later, we shall have our evening meal, which tonight will be pork chops, which is just about my most favourite thing, and then a Bakewell tart with custard. And we'll probably finish up with a nice cup of hot milk. Then we shall go to bed, and if my wife has found her sleeping tablets that I've hidden in my briefcase, she will turn over and go to sleep. Yes. And now it's time for the next program.
We present Lines from My Grandfather's Forehead, a sequential entertainment for radio, starring Ronnie Barker, also featuring Terence Brady and Pauline Yates, with Gordon Langford at the piano.
Good morning, Mr. Braithwaite. Sit down, won't you?
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Braithwaite, the Labour Exchange have sent you round for a job here, and I'd just like you to help me fill in this questionnaire. It's just a routine thing we do with all prospective employees. Just take down Mr. Braithwaite's replies, will you, Miss Legg?
Ready, sir.
Now then, full name?
George Pip Braithwaite.
Pardon?
George Pip Braithwaite.
I see. Address?
41 Whizbang Crash Gardens, Pottage Shrimp, Sussex.
Pottage Shrimps. Where is that?
It's a suburb of Horsham. It's just beyond Ponky Doos on the Bedstead Road.
Ponky where?
Doos, Ponky Doos.
Age?
40.
Thank you.
Inside leg, 31.
I beg your pardon?
Not at all. I enjoyed it.
Previous experience?
26 and a half.
No, Mr. Braithwaite, details of your previous experience.
3 years in the grunt business, shining up tapioca for use in barrel organs. Left there because of the parrot stuffers. Then I spent a short time going bang for a deaf drummer in the London Symphony Orchestra. Chewed parsley for Rolls-Royce for a time, joined the Foreign Office as a bucket balancer, and finally unscrewed my leg and fell over.
Thank you. Just one final question. What would you say was your main ambition in life?
To form a national naked ladies choir and travel around the country bringing music to millions and enjoyment to the deaf.
Right. Yes, well, I think that's all we need at the moment, Mr. Braithwaite. We'll be in touch. Thank you so much.
Not at all. Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Well, Miss Legg?
Well, I had the feeling he didn't want the job.
Oh, dear. Well, who can we get as Prime Minister?
Well, now, the game's about to begin. The players are lining up. It promises to be a most unusual game, this, because, as you may have heard, both teams have promised, actually sworn, that there will be no foul play, no roughness of any sort. Game's going to be played purely on skill alone, gently, skillfully, no punching, tripping, or kicking the opposing team, pure football. And that is why they've agreed to a lady referee for this match only. She's on the pitch now, looking very attractive in tiny shorts and a low-cut jersey. A fine figure of a woman, this Miss Nora Pinks. Now, she's about to blow a whistle any minute. She takes a deep breath and no one kicked off. They were all watching her take a deep breath. And finally kicked off now. We'll now see just how polite they can be to each other. It's a long ball out to Jones. Jones to Huntley, intercepted very delicately by Hall there. Hall right down the field to Blenkinsop, who dribbles daintily around Jerry Taylor, taps it to Wright. All very polite at the moment. They're all moving very gracefully. And Wright, tripping lightly down the field, loses the ball to Jones, who flicks it to Taylor, and it's Taylor to Jones. Jones back to Wilkes. Tackled by Hall. Put into touch. Throw in by Huntley, out to Wilkes, and Wilkes to Billy O'Shea. Blenkinsop intercepts the ball and taps it lightly out to Wright, and Wright puts the ball across to Hall, but Huntley heads it away, taps it gently across the line for a corner kick. Jones pirouettes, taking the kick, slips in the mud, flat on his back. Huntley comes up and takes the corner. Wright leaps up in the air, misses the ball and knocks Miss Pinks, who tries to duck and splits her trousers. Blenkinsop tries to head the ball, but Wilkes is right in his way. He boots it under the crossbar, making the score 1-0. Miss Pinks waves her arms, high in the air, down fall her shorts, up goes a cheer. Good gracious, it's all over, it's all over, it's all over. Miss Pinks, the referee, has called the game off. She's called it off. Well, that's the first time I've known a game abandoned because of good visibility.
Good evening. This is an announcement to all passengers on board ship. This is your captain speaking. This is your captain. I do hope that you are all enjoying this cross-channel trip to Calais. By the way, some of you may be wondering why we have been at sea for 11 hours or so. Well, the answer's quite simple. Why not? Why rush across? What? In any case, the French aren't all that anxious to welcome us to their shores, what with the common market and all the... What? I dare say some of you may be aware of the heaviest swell in the channel at the moment, and please don't give another thought to this little storm which seems to be blowing up. Storms like this are quite common in the winter, and at this time of year too. And while I'm here, I did want to make one small query. Does anyone on board... hello? Does anyone on board have a compass handy? If so, would they please bring it up to the bridge as soon as possible, or when convenient, sometime soon? My goodness, there we go again. Don't panic, why should I? Why should you? A little storm, that's all. As I was saying, a compass would be very helpful. Or a map of the French coast, or the Bay of Biscay. Any map of the North Atlantic would be most interesting. Hello, this is your captain. If anyone... now that's an odd phenomenon. The ship seems to be moving over onto its side. Just one of those things. Now, in order to put it on an even keel again, I suggest you all carry out a simple experiment. Hello, can you help me? As I said, will all passengers, please move over to the port side of the ship so that we can balance ourselves again. That's it, everyone. All over to the port side. Now, don't forget, if anyone does have a compass... oh, my goodness, water pouring into the bridge. Hurry up with your compasses, everybody, and bring some sticky tape and a tarpaulin. But above all, don't panic. What's that? My first mate's trying to attract my attention. An iceberg, you say? Don't be absurd. An iceberg in the English Channel? What other nonsense? Let's see what you mean. My word, it's certainly titanic. Gigantic. Don't be alarmed, anyone. There's nothing to worry about. But if anyone has anything in the shape of a lifebelt, a motor tire, or a ring donut, I mean, after all, it's only an iceberg, all over the starboard bow, will everyone disregard my previous order and move to the starboard bow? Yes, that's right. Or well, why not? Why not jump into the sea? Yes, for a little swim. Why not? Yes, go ahead. Jump. Go on, just like that. Oh, don't panic. Don't worry, everyone. Just jump into the water. That's the way. That's the idea, yes. In you go. Yes, madam. That's it. Wonderful. Over you go, sir.
I am a tax inspector, a jolly chap, that's me. I deal with your assessments and drink a lot of tea. You'll always